Thompson, the Chief Editor of Health and Development Magazine, and we are at the Kingdom Voice and Ministry, the Kingdom Bible University, all of that part of Carson Kingdom Ministries. And you say you are?
I'm Carson, daughter of the illustrious Dr. Carson, the Kingdom Voice, and we're trying to spread the message of the kingdom. We have lots and lots of books. He's written over 200 books on the kingdom of God, and he goes more in depth than I think anybody else out there.
So I see a lot of, like behind you, we are seeing your father and the Leadership Development and Entrepreneurship Corporation, the Booker T. Washington Empowerment Center, the Rock Edge Bro Campus, and all of these other Kingdom Theological Seminary, Kingdom Bible University, the Carson Kingdom Institute, the Kingdom Retreats and Boot Camps. That's a lot for one ministry, and apparently I have read that he's an entrepreneur, he's a teacher, he's a preacher. Tell me, since you are a daughter, you have lived with your father, you know him more than a lot of people. Tell me, where did all of this start, and what are the challenges that you have experienced as a daughter in this ministry?
Well, this all started over 30 years ago. His ministry began in Austin, Texas, but he felt the call of God telling him to come to Houston for revival. So that's how we ended up in Houston. And then when he came to Houston, that he started writing a plethora of books and started really having an emphasis on the kingdom of God. And so from that, he's birthed training corporations and things of that nature in order to empower leaders. So that's our main thing. I think the biggest challenge that we see is just the church straying away from the kingdom messages and more so preaching inspirational messages as opposed to preaching doctrine. So that's something that we aim to address. So that's the biggest thing, making sure we preach the Bible in its original context and empower leaders to listen.
What part do you play in the ministry?
I work with the marketing department on the staff for the ministry. So we help to get the message out. And I also sing with the ministry, which is very important. And I help with the children with the curriculum so that we can raise up the next generation of kingdom believers.
That is a whole family called into the ministry. That is very good. As a woman, what has been some of your experiences, some of the changes, some of the things which you think you guys are doing which other women were not doing before in ministry?
I do know that historically women have not been allowed to take on leadership roles in the church, but in our ministry, my father, he believed that women can do ministry just like a man can do ministry. It's about having the call of God and being anointed to do what God has called you to do and having the knowledge. And so I know for my dad that is a lifestyle. And all my life he's been teaching us the word of God inside the church and outside the church, and really just embodying the message. So it's about just being in obedience to what God has called you to do, and God can use anybody.
During COVID-19, the past 3 years, it's been a challenge. Lots of ministries had a challenge of one face-to-face come together and related things, the finances, and so at the end of the day, how did you people overcome those issues?
During COVID-19, so I remember as soon as the pandemic started, when all the churches were closing down, Dr. Carson began teaching online. So he was coming online every day.
Don't go, sir.
Teaching when people weren't in physical gatherings. So he made sure he was able to fill that void. So our church, we were online every single day, and he was teaching on the kingdom. And so we realized that physical gathering is important. That's something that we can't do without.
Oh man!
The ministry as a way to
What we're gonna talk
about the ministry. So you're the founder, you're Dana Carson, a lot of people know you, and there's a lot that we are seeing here that you've been doing. So I want you to talk a little bit of how you started.
Okay. Well, I started ministry with 9 people in a house on December the 5th, 1986 in Austin, Texas. And from there, our ministry began to grow. I went to seminary and I was a high school dropout initially, and then I matriculated to the universities, and I now hold 8 earned degrees, 3 earned doctorates, 4 masters, and an undergraduate degree.
You actually have a theological school or seminary as part of the ministry.
Yes.
To certain ministers, it's a challenge. But to you, it looks like it's been so easy. You have all of these books and resources that you have. Talk to other ministers there who are struggling. How can they transition to the teaching ministry, a theological school, a Bible school like you've done?
Well, I opened up our seminary for pastors and leaders like that. And so we have KBU that issues associate degrees and bachelor's degrees, and KTS that provides master's and doctoral level degrees, and it's online and in person. So if you're local, you can take in-person classes. If you're online, you can take courses online. And so today, with the internet being available to everyone, it's of great importance that clergy prepare themselves, because people have all kinds of information at their fingertips. And so if you can't provide knowledge and understanding, then it's going to be very difficult to be a 21st century leader.
You are an entrepreneur. You've been touching the state, nations. You've gone to Cameroon and other places. Talk to leaders, political leaders, especially in Africa, where people have a problem with leadership. Miles Monroe met a lot of kingdom leaders. So can you just talk a little bit on leadership and how to go about it effectively?
Well, leadership is a tremendous necessity, because nothing gets done without leadership, and nothing stays done without management. And there's a distinction between leaders and managers, even though both of them fall in the framework of leadership. And I've trained corporate leaders and church leaders around the world. In fact, I have a PhD in organizational leadership. And so we have to understand leaders are not born, they're made. And so they have to be trained and taught with appropriate leadership skills training.
Thank you very much.